Cordial greetings to the friends of TV Agro and lovers of livestock, especially the Jersey breed. My name is Elkin Ruiz. I am a veterinarian and I am the technical advisor for the Colombian Association of Jersey Cattle Breeders. Today, we want to talk about the attributes that this breed has as the main actor in milk production in the country, both in specialized dairy production systems in the dairies of the middle tropics and low tropics. Since milk producing companies began to pay for milk by compositional quality, fat, and protein, and not only by volume, the breed had an important participation in the national market. It is known that the breed is one of the highest producers of fat and protein, which makes it a very important option for production systems. In the country, today, as I told you, it is paying for compositional quality. We are talking about the breed being close to almost 6% fat and close to 3.5 or 3.8, even 4% protein, what can generate a differentiated price. Today, the average price paid to the producer in the country is 1,050 pesos. With the breed, we have had base prices that go up to 1,500, which really makes a difference in paying for the compositional quality of the milk. Another of the characteristics and benefits of the breed is its size, which makes it very efficient to convert food into quality milk. Its smaller size makes it require less or have a lower requirement compared to the other breeds and what makes add value. Being able to have a greater carrying capacity, a greater number of animals per unit of area with considerable productions which can be equated with other specialized breeds. Another of the important characteristics of the breed is the issue of precociousness. Precocity, understood as the time in which the animal or heifer is ready to be served, today the country is working with an average age of first service that is around 15 to 16 months of age, with a weight average that is oscillating between 270 to 280 kilos, up to 300 kilograms of weight. What is going to give us, in general terms, in the country, one more lactation in the productive life of the cows. This is a great benefit and a great advantage that the breed has compared to other animals. We are talking about the breed and its average birth weight is around 270 or 300 kilos. They are animals that really have an extraordinary ease of calving, working as a purebred or in crosses, but these animals quickly compensate for that weight and have average gains close to 700 grams per day in specialized dairies. To reach the weight ideal for pregnancy, which, as I told you, is fluctuating between 270 and 300 kilograms, with ages ranging from 14 to 15 months up to 16 or 18 months. What is the prudent time? The technical tool to get that out, having the average weight of adult animals, understanding that adult animals have more than 3 lactations. The animals must be reaching their pregnancy with 60 or 65% with that weight and that age. The weight of, let's say that the adult animals in 65, we would have that more or less, we are talking about 270 to 300 kilograms of weight. And adult cows on average in general terms, they are hovering around 450 kilos in weight, which, as I said, makes the animal smaller, small in size, what will allow us to have a greater load capacity in unit area. Studies say that where 1.3 or 1.4 Jersey cows feed, a Holstein cow fits, and if we are talking about crosses, it is around 1.3 crossed cows, or the famous Jorel, where one fits or where a Holstein animal was herding. So that characteristic makes the breed very attractive, above all for farmers who have small production areas. Let us remember that 80% of the cattle ranchers in the country have less than 50 animals, which suggests that the farms where these animals are really small. I could increase the carrying capacity, the number of animals that I have in that unit of surface, with the Jersey breed and turn it into, as I said, a very interesting option due to the added value and the differential value of the compositional quality of milk. We are talking that this can be over 50% increase in price compared to other dairy breeds, obviously also having the hygienic quality component that we will surely talk about in other programs. Today, we see how the breed is distributed throughout the national territory, both on a pure basis and in crosses. We have farmers with pure animals in the Valle del Cauca passing through the coffee axis, reaching the most important core of milk production in the country, which is the Antioquia Dairy Basin, the Cundiboyacenses Highlands, reaching the Santanderes, and in the extreme south of the country in the part of Nariño. These are the areas where pure cattle are concentrated. However, the crosses are distributed throughout the rest of the Colombian geography. It has become a very important actor for specialized dairy production in the tropics under. We have ranchers on the coast. We have ranchers in the eastern plains, crossing mainly on Zebu cows, with Gur, with Gujarat, very interesting works even with the same race, Brahman, with very defined lines of the Brahman who have great maternal ability. Jersey, as they have very interesting productive behaviors for those production systems with cows that are very functional and that give very good rates of milk production. So, we have the breed producing it from 3,200 meters above sea level in the upper parts of the country to 600, even lower, meters above sea level as a pure rose and crossbreeding systems showing the breed versatility and adaptive characteristics. There are studies that show that the breed supports up to 5 degrees more temperature than other breeds specialized in milk production. Before that heat stress generates problems in the consumption of food, in the expression of productive and reproductive characteristics, such as seal, compared to other breeds. So the breed resists up to 5 degrees more when compared to other specialized milk-producing breeds before heat stress can affect it. With this, we want to show you and we want to tell you that the breed is an attractive option. It is a profitable option for the production of milk in the different productions in the country. Today, the breed is the second most important import of genetic material, specifically semen. The ICA data for the immediately preceding year reports it like this. About 20% of what is imported into the country is semen from the Jersey breed, and mainly it is imported from Canada and the United States, which allows us to see that the breed is growing here in Colombia, just as it is doing in the whole world. Today, it is said that 1 in 5 dairies in the world is working on the breed due to its characteristics. We want to improve the compositional quality of the milk. We want to reduce the greenhouse effect footprint. We want to make animals more efficient, turning food into quality milk. This is a great alternative. The race becomes a great actor in this kind of activities. So, to sum it up, the benefits of the breed: 1. Easy of delivery. Less than 1% of cows have calving problems for every 100 calvings in a specialized dairy farm. Working with the Jersey breed less than 1% have labor problems. If we compare it to other breeds that have around 10% as their average. 2. Rapid growth and development, which gives us earliness in animals. 3. With this precocity, we will gain an additional lactation in the useful life of the animal. When the heifers are giving birth over 24 or 25 months, we are gaining a lactation in the useful life of that animal. Let us remember that the average for pregnancy in our country is close to that date. Between 23 and 24 months is the average pregnancy date in the country. With this breed, we are not at that date when the animal is that age, and we are already having the first birth of these animals. Then there is the whole issue of the compositional quality of milk, which is one of its virtues. Remember that today the milk collection companies want compositional quality. They want more fat, more protein. Above all, here in the country, more protein. Which is why they are paying us today for the liter of milk with the better characteristics at a better price. They are the herds that have the best compositional quality of the milk, for which the breed is a very important actor. Fertility, we cannot say that we will not have fertility problems, but generally speaking, the breed is very fertile. Cows, let's say, due to their efficiency in conversion, have more satisfactory postpartum evolutions, which, with integrated management with their team of professionals, can be giving birth regularly year after year, which is what they are looking for, a calf minimum per year. It is a difficult goal to achieve, but with work, follow through, and with a breed like Jersey, yes, that is a very important component that we can work on. And the other aspect is longevity. With animals with extraordinary legs, with very good mammary systems, which is something that the breed has worked for in the world in recent years, in looking for animals that have a very good system or memory. And remember that, as the popular adage says, where there are others, there are cows. And the race in the world is not alien to that. Today, all insemination houses are working hard throughout the world. They are working on it. Today, we have the quality of the others as an important component. This has been evolving satisfactorily over the years, which gives us the power to have longer-lasting cows in production units. Livestock friends and lovers of the breed, we hope this program has been to your liking. We hope that what we are trying to share with you has been of interest to you, and we look forward to seeing you in the next chapter. Thank you so much.